All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Gym Life Blog. It's your boy Rocky here again. I'm going to be bringing you guys on a journey with me today as we hit chest. All right, we're going to be hitting chest very heavy, but we're not going to be killing our joints in the process. Now, the reason why I chose today's style of training is because I'm actually dealing with a chest injury. All right, about 3-4 weeks ago, I was bench pressing 365 for about 8 to 10 reps, and I had a tear in my chest. Very minor, but but I say all that to say you shouldn't rely on. I say all that to say you shouldn't rely on heavy lifting for a game. I mean, you don't have to lift heavy 24/7 to see growth. Okay, and there's a couple of you out there who are older, and your joints aren't as good as when you were in your 20s and 30s. And then there's some of you who are in your 20s and 30s, and your goal is to last. I mean, you want longevity. That should be the goal for all of us. Yes, we want to be big. Yes, we want to be strong. But it doesn't mean jack if you're 40, 50 years old and you can barely do a pull-up. The goal is to be functional. The goal is to be jacked. But overall, the goal is to last and to be that sexy 50, 60-year-old grandpa. So for today's workout, it's not going to be your conventional bench press incline. We're going to be doing a variety of different chest workouts that everyone can do. I mean, it doesn't matter if your shoulder's jacked up. It doesn't matter if you have a tear in your chest. You choose the tempo. It's a workout that anyone can do, okay? We're not going to be doing bench press. We're not going to be doing incline. We're going to be doing functional movements, okay? So we're going to start off with upper chest, and then we're going to work from there. All right, guys, so we're going to start off with upper chest. When it comes to having a shelf of a chest, having a broad chest, broad shoulders, you need to have upper chest. Now, a lot of people use incline. I use incline. But for those people who don't have the ability to do incline, like they want to do incline, or they don't have an incline at home, I want you to try this workout right here, okay? So this right here is going to be chest flies, all right? We're going to be focusing on stretching our upper chest. Now, when it comes to muscle growth and hypertrophy, there's a lot of different ways that you can do it. Now, my opinion on what the sweet spot to attaining hypertrophy during your workouts is going to be 3 to 4 sets of about 6 to 12 reps. Okay, now you choose what works with you from there, okay? I wouldn't say go 8 reps. I wouldn't say go 8 sets. I wouldn't say go 2 reps unless you're powerlifting or anything. Again, 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 12 reps. All right, so we're going to really focus on stretching right here. So what you want to do here is obviously full on grab it. All right, no monkey grips. Now, when I say a monkey grip, this is a monkey grip. This is how I bench press, all right? Now, but for you guys who are starting off, full grip, okay? All right, guys, so you want to set up the bench in an incline position. You want, it's rolling. I'm going to put my feet up here for the sake of not sliding the bench. All right, so what we're going to do is we want to have our shoulder blades hanging off the bench, so that way we can stretch our upper chest as much as possible. All right, so we're going to start off in this up position here. All right, the bar is going to be horizontal, and then as we go down, we're going to open up. 1, 2. Okay, it's about stretching and it's about controlling the weight. Remember, the heavier the weight, the less control you have of it, or the stronger you are, the more control you have of it. But remember, you have to take baby steps. All right, so really just focus on stretching. Remember, stretching is going to be stretching those muscle fibers. That's what's going to make your chest bigger. So for those people who are doing this, you're not doing anything, all right? All right, guys, so for the second upper chest movement, we're going to be doing high chest flies, okay? Now, when it comes to this machine, really make sure that you're controlling the tempo, okay? Because if you don't control this machine will control you, will jack you up, it will pull your shoulder out of place. It can really beat you up, okay? So remember, we have to crawl before we walk. Don't try to lift weights that you can't control. Remember, the heavier the weight, the less control you have of it, okay? So we're going to start off with 12 reps. So we're going to do 3 sets of 12 reps here, all right? We're going to go pretty heavy here, but again, really having a solid base from the ground up and really having the most control of the weight as possible, all right? Now, when it comes to this machine, you want to make sure that you want to make sure that both arms are higher than you are, okay? Because if you're not going to be really, because if it's not, you're not going to really be able to maximize that stretch like you want to, okay? And then next you want to make sure that your rested position, there should be tension on your upper chest, okay? Your upper chest should be pulling, all right? And then you want to make sure that you're grounded, okay? When you're grounded, then you have more control of the weight. If you're not grounded, this thing will throw you around and put you in a blender, all right? So really focus on stretching as much as possible here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably wondering, why am I not coming all the way in? It's because right now we're focusing on upper chest, okay? Now you can hit upper chest and you can work density and work the thickness at the same time. It all depends on what your goal is. It all depends on you, okay? So if you want to do that, go do it. But me, when it comes to my chest days, if I'm working the complete chest, upper chest, lower chest, just density all around, then I start off with upper chest, I work density, and then I'll finish off with some lower chest. So it really just depends on what your goal is and what you want. And another reason why I chose today's style of lifting is because whenever I first started lifting at 14, 15 years old, I'm 25 now. When I started lifting 10 years ago, they just threw me in the gym and they said, hey, get in there, figure it out, get buff, put on some weight, figure it out. So I was eating all types of stuff, peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I mean, it was good fat, so it definitely helped me gain some weight, definitely helped me get stronger. But my style of training, it was ruthless. Like, I wish I had someone like me when I first started training in high school, even when I got to the military. Like, the goal was just to get big. That's all it was. Everyone just wanted you to be jacked and strong as possible. It didn't matter if you destroyed yourself in the process. And it didn't matter if you destroyed yourself in the process. So I am being an influencer of change and telling you guys to, hey, prioritize your longevity, prioritize your joints, your bone health, your gut health, your diet, okay? Because yes, getting big is important. Yes, getting jacked as possible is the goal. But what does that mean if by the time you're 40 years old, you can barely come in the gym and do the basics, or you can't run and play with your kids because you fucked yourself up doing all this ego lifting when you were young, okay? You got to pay the price for it if you don't correct it. Hey. Yeah. So we are done with the upper chest. Now we're moving on to thickness, okay? You say you want a thick, round, full shelf of the chest. Well, this is going to be a great workout. It's going to help you do that without destroying your shoulders, without tearing your chest and your shoulders up, all right? Now, when it comes to this machine right here, you really want to make sure that you're using a moderate weight, a weight that you have control over, because the last thing we want is for this weight here to drop on your sternum, crack your sternum, fall on your neck, fall on your face. Is the last thing we want, okay? Now, also, if you're going too heavy with this, you're also going to end up burning out your triceps, okay, on the full extension. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure that we grab this thing here like this, okay? We want to be squeezing it with our palms, all right? Now, you can grab like this, like the monkey grip like I do, or you can interlock your fingers if that makes you feel more safe, all right? We're going to grab it like this, down, all the way down, up, okay? All the way down, up. Okay, now by you locking it out all the way is what's really going to be maximizing the thickness and the fullness of your chest, okay? Now, up, up. And I will let you guys down on another secret. When it comes to chest or anything that involves your triceps, whenever you fully extend, so whenever you go from here to here, you're working your triceps, okay? So when you're using this machine, you want to make sure you're not going 100%, or you're going to burn out your triceps and you won't make it through the entire workout, okay? So make sure you're going about 70 to 80% on this workout, unless this is going to be the heaviest workout that you plan on doing. All right, so I brought you guys closer this time so you can see the way that my chest fills out once I fully extend, okay? Remember, the full extension is going to be the Remember, full extending is where your money is going to be made on this workout right here. Remember, solid grip. Make sure that you have absolute control over it. You do not want this weight to fall on you, bro. You will be out of the gym for a long time. I throw my shoulder blades up under me, so there'll be a little gap in my back. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I'm putting my chest in the best position possible to get the best pump that I can during this workout, all right? Because if I push up the way I'm sitting, then my front delts are going to get all the pump, all right? Now, yeah, it's cool to have huge front delts, but we're working chest today, all right? So roll your shoulders back. Oh. You see the bar. We're not touching bench press, all right? I'm having a little PTSD from my chest here. Just kidding, I don't have any PTSD. I can't wait to get back under the bench press bar again. Now, what we're going to be doing with this curl bar, okay? All right, so for the next exercise, we're going to be using this curl bar right here. All right, we're still working chest. We're not working biceps. We're working chest, all right? So what we're going to do with this is we're going to be doing reverse bench press. So underhand bench press. The reason why I chose this is because the shorter the weight, the more control you have of it. Think about it. The Tsunami barbell is super long, have less control of it. The longer it is, the flimsier it is, the heavier the weight is. So what we're going to be doing right here is just your regular bench press, but you're going to be going underhand with it, and you're going to be using a curl bar. What's up? That's all. Squeeze. All right, guys. So it is a wrap for today's workout. Like I said, it's a wrap for today's workout. Like I always tell you guys, if I've been able to offer you different perspective, offer you some clarity, even if I've been able to offer you some advice that's going to take your physique to the next level, then like, comment, subscribe. Keep uplifting me because it inspires me to keep uplifting you guys. Okay. Now, if any of you have any questions, feel free to DM me at rocky.era on pretty much all platforms. All right, I love you, and I'll see you guys on the next one.